today I'm going to show you around my little humble abode. I'm going to give you a tour of my house, so come in. So once you come in, this is what you see. It's very open plan. The living room and the dining room are basically one. And when we were coming up with the idea for the place, we really wanted to maximize the natural light. So you'll see that the floors are white, they're epoxy, the walls are white, the windows are white, and a lot of sunlight comes in. So we wanted it to be bright and airy and colorful. So that kind of determined a lot of the choices of furniture and decoration pieces. But behind me, you'll see this beautiful built-in storage unit. So the TV, and then over here we have the bookshelf. This was designed by our amazing interior designers. They're based in Singapore. Their company is called WAFF, W-A-F-F, and I think that they totally nailed what I was seeing in my head. This is exactly what I wanted. And over here, you'll see a little cat resting over there. We've got another cat over here. This is the living room, and she is most certainly living her best life on this pink sofa. This is actually an IKEA sofa. It's a Vimla, but the pink cover comes from an online company called BEMZ, B-E-M-Z, and they do custom covers for IKEA sofas. So this is just a plain pink cotton cover. I like it. You like it? Be more enthusiastic, come on. Over here, this is the dining room, which is literally next to the living room. We have a set, they're not a set, the table comes from this company called Noden. So they're based in Singapore. They restore mid-century Scandinavian teak furniture, mainly from Denmark. So this table actually comes from the 60s and it is extendable. I'll show you. So both sides come out, and then when it's at its full length, you can accommodate 8 to 10 people around here. So this is exactly what I wanted. I can have my friends, my family over and have a big meal. And we've also got these lovely chairs. These were made by Second Charm, a Singaporean company. They do custom furniture. This is teak and rattan. They make a lot of beautiful rattan furniture, and I love rattan, so I was very happy with these chairs. Now I will take you to my favorite part of the house, the kitchen. Welcome! This is basically my dream kitchen because I've always wanted a massive kitchen, and now we have it because we knocked down a wall. So this is actually 2 rooms in one, and that way we were able to put in this big island. So I love the idea of being at the island, and then people can come into the kitchen while I'm cooking. They can sit around, sit on these bar stools, and it's really fun. It's kind of like exactly what I fantasized about in terms of kitchen. So this is a bit of kitchen porn. And then you'll see at the back, it's all white. Behind me, this is basically like the heart of the kitchen, probably the most important part. This is my Bertazzoni 6-hob range, and I have 6 stoves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can cook 6 things at the same time. This is just my dream come true. And I have this massive oven underneath. It's a 90 centimeter oven. So this year, Christmas turkey, no problem, it's definitely going to go in there. And I am really excited to cook like Christmas, Chinese New Year, all these big festivities. I'm so excited to cook the meals right here. And of course I got it in white just to blend in with the rest of the house. I've also got the Bertazzoni 90 cm hood just to suck up all those fumes. But we have this open shelving right above the stove, which I know seems like a brave choice since a lot of the grease goes up above the stove, but thanks to the hood, actually the grease really kind of gets sucked in, so it doesn't get that bad. Another thing is that when we were deciding whether to have open shelving or closed cabinets, I did a lot of research. Basically what everyone says is that if you want to have open shelving, you want to put things on there that you use frequently or that you don't use at all. So up here it's a mixture of kind of display things and also plates and cups that we use every day because they're going to get washed all the time, so it doesn't really matter that it's open. But if you have things that are like maybe you use once a week or twice a month, then it's hard to keep it on open shelving just because the amount of dust that gets collected, you don't want that. So that's the trick for keeping open shelving. Looking at the island from the other side, it's also a lot of storage. I have like saucers, mixing bowls, all my plates and bowls are in here. And I love this color, especially with the little gold knobs. So a lot of my friends who came over, they liked the knobs and the handles that we put on the cabinets. These are actually just from Etsy, so you can find a lot of stuff on Etsy, whether it's cabinet handles or lights or prints. So I think it's a really good resource if you're trying to do your house up. Over here, I have my lovely gold tap and black sink, which is a bit of a statement, but I love it. And also it always looks quite clean, which is great for me because I'm a bit of a germaphobe. And talking about storage, behind me I have my pantry. So all these are cabinets. I've got dried goods in here, like noodles, beans, quinoa, healthy living. And here is this little nook where I have my blender, so if I'm making a smoothie, I just make it over here. And my click and grow, where I'm growing my basil. And then I have two more ovens, well not really. This is a microwave oven, it's my Bertazzoni built-in microwave oven. So this is where things that need to get heated up get done. And this is actually the oven I use most often. This is the built-in 60 cm oven, and it works really well for everyday use because honestly I don't really need such a huge oven every day, so I use this more often. I know it seems excessive to have two ovens, but if you are really cooking, really cooking, and you need two things done at two different temperatures, it makes plenty of sense. So I'm not being greedy, and I love my Bertazzoni stuff, so I love looking at it with the black kind of going across into this little nook and then sitting in this beige pantry. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Through this door, this is the door for humans, this is the door for cats. Though honestly speaking, I don't think Porridge has like fully figured out how to use it. She knows how to go out, but she doesn't know how to come back in. So I don't think she's understood that this is a two-way concept. We're still waiting for the day of reckoning to come. So this is the guest bathroom. If you come over for dinner, this is the one that you'll be using. I had so many crazy ideas for this bathroom. I wanted it to be completely pink at one point, like pink tiles, pink sink, pink toilet bowl, but that was actually really hard to achieve. I didn't realize it's so hard to find colorful tiles in Singapore. I went to quite a few tile suppliers, and a lot of the tiles were in different shades of white, grey, beige. But finally, we went to this quite old school tile shop called Anhuat, and they had these really nice pattern tiles. So that is what we went with for the floor, and I love the combination of green and pink. So the sink is a beautiful pink concrete sink from an Australian shop called Nude, and they make concrete sinks. So that's actually one of the biggest splurges in this house, but I really like it. So no regrets. No regrets. So this little archway is one of the things that most guests who come over ask about. It is actually the cat's toilet. This is where their litter is. We wanted to hide it away as much as possible, so our designers came up with this great idea to carve out a bit of the pantry space. and then we can kind of shove the unsavory cat litter away, but it ends up that people really notice it and always ask about it, and they love it. So I never thought that cat litter would be one of the highlights of my house, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. This is the study, and it has this huge glass door. Basically, we wanted it to be open so that if someone is working in there and someone is cooking out here, you can kind of see each other. And if you want to make it even more open plan, you can open up the sliding door and it becomes almost like one room. So if you watch my videos, this is basically where all the editing gets done. And sometimes we have a little cat who sits alongside us, helping us edit, not really, but kind of giving us suggestions-ish, kind of just staring at us with disdain, making us question our choices. I have this huge shelf because I have a lot of cookbooks. I'm sure you've noticed. Almost all the books that you see here are cookbooks. That is really why my blog was called Kitchen Hoarder when I started, because I've been hoarding cookbooks for a long time. This shelf is just IKEA, it's simple, and I put it together by myself with the help of a friend. Thanks, Sinead. But the two of us put this together ourselves. Come on. Come on. Fine. This is the master bathroom. I have a shower and I have these nice black bathroom fixtures like the tap, the rain shower, all of these. I actually bought them online on an Australian shop and had my friend who lives in Australia mail them to me. So in the process of designing this place, I kind of discovered that a lot of things that I thought were easy to find are actually not that easy to find in Singapore. So if you guys are watching this and you are designing or renovating your place and you have questions, just send them to me. Just put them in the comments and I will try and be helpful, because the experience of putting this place together, I think I learned a lot, and all the challenges, they're in here, and all the things we have to do to get around those roadblocks, I remember. So if you have any questions, you want some tips, you want some advice, let me know and I will try to help you. So we have this terrazzo floor, and it is the same that's on the kitchen backsplash. So I quite like that. It's like continuity. And this bathroom is actually shared between two rooms. This is the second bedroom, but it's like not designed, it's not tidied, so we're not going in there. This is where all the toiletries are kept, and we have more of this rattan here. And then here, it's not a walk-in wardrobe, it's more of a walk-through wardrobe, and I have a few panels. I have a lot of clothes, but I still had to downsize in order to move in here. We have the built-in drawers, and this is where I get ready, so I can just sit here, and then my makeup is here, so I can just reach over and put it on. And then the bed is a Muji storage bed. There are drawers in the bottom, and this lovely bedding is from Sunday Bedding. It's linen and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so soft. So, let me think. Nope, that's basically it. That is my place, and I wanted to just share with you little things that I picked up along the way. Oh, there are some in here actually. Like this lamp, it comes from Etsy as well. And also these lamps, I got them online, but also from a British shop. I also had to get them specially shipped. But there were all these sort of little elements that I had to go and look for. And if you need any of those resources, don't forget to reach out and I will share all of my experiences with you. I hope you have enjoyed seeing my little place. And let me know what your favorite room is. And if you guys want me to do a more detailed tour of the kitchen or how I organize my stuff, let me know, put it in the comments, and I will do that for you. See you. Yes. She wants me to say that if you want to see more content based in this home, like skincare tips, home care tips, decor tips, recipe videos, all of that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, and I'll be getting a lot more of that content out to you. Right?
You're so good, you're a good girl. Boom.